What up, YouTube? It's Ace, and we're gonna go over how you can scale your phone flipping business. Now, this is gonna be raw, uncut, it's free game. So if you have a short attention span, I just advise you click off the video. I'm gonna tell you guys how I scale my phone flipping business to 5 figures in a month and how you can too, right? So the first thing I wanna start with is phone flipping is all about capital. And you get the quickest cash return from direct buyers. Now, direct buyers, they buy whatever you have and however much inventory you have, right? So having good direct buyers is very key, because at the end of the day, direct buyers are really just large scale versions of us, and they want a good deal just as much as you do. And if you're getting lowballed and low bro by your direct buyer, it's going to be very hard to scale your business if every time you reach out to your direct buyer, they're talking about, well, what's your target price? Trying to just kind of lowball you and get, you know what I'm saying, have the best profit margins off of somebody like yourself who's not doing this on a large scale. You need to have really good direct buyers so that you get the best cash return, because you're going to be buying a lot of phones. From what goes into my next point, your marketing. Now, when it comes to your marketing, like, your marketing is very important. When I first started my marketing, well, when I first turned this thing into like a business, my marketing was terrible. Like, at the end of the day, I was running picture ads. You guys are probably already familiar with it, but I was running the Cash for Phones picture ad. I was running it at like $20 a day. I didn't really have a brand or page or really anything. I was just running the Cash for Phones picture ad, and it would get me leads every now and then, but it wasn't like very, very consistent. With the marketing that I'm running now, where I'm running video ads with my actual face in the camera saying, yo, me, this person that you're seeing wants to buy your phone, and text my number to get a quote from me. When I started doing that, that's when the leads started to pour in, and I was really having like 10, 12, 14 people reach out to me in a day wanting me to buy their phone. Now, the thing about the marketing is, because the marketing is really important, because it brings the volume, and it goes right in hand with the direct buyers. Because at the end of the day, when you have direct buyers, like, here's the thing: when you're buying and selling on Facebook Marketplace alone, more often than not, you're only going to be able to buy unlocked phones. You're really only going to be buying carrier unlocked phones, maybe a phone with a little crack in it, a little scratch. When it comes to the phones that you're going to get from your marketing, because your marketing is going to bring you a lot of stuff, like, you're going to see a lot of different phones. You can't sell carrier locked phones on Facebook Marketplace at a high rate. You can't sell blacklisted phones on Facebook Marketplace really at all. iCloud locked phones that don't power on, you can't sell those, but you can sell them to a direct buyer. So they go hand in hand, if you guys get what I'm saying there. Having good direct buyers, you're getting the best prices for every type of phone, and your marketing brings in that volume so that you're getting every type of phone. So the volume, direct buyers go hand in hand, and you're gonna rinse and repeat that process of your good marketing brings in a bunch of phones, and it doesn't matter what kind they are, because you have good direct buyers who buy whatever you have. So the next one, really just kind of business building, right? So you wanna have social proof. When I started running my video ad, like, again, because it was my face and because it was me, my brand, like, people were rocking with me, and people were reaching out, and a bunch of people were reaching out wanting to sell a phone. But when it came to the people that are kind of like still on the fence, because at the end of the day, there are going to be people like that. There are going to be people that are skeptical of this business, because there are a lot of scammers in the used tech industry who just kind of want to get over on people. So what you need to have is social proof. Now, what I did to start last month, which I think propelled me to my first 10K month, is I was recording my meetups with my Meta glasses. So I would really just have all these genuine interactions with customers that I'm meeting, and I really think that made an entire different demographic feel comfortable reaching out to me, because at the end of the day, they're seeing me have all these genuine and good interactions with relatable people, and now they feel comfortable reaching out to me. Now the mom of 4 who just upgraded her kids' phones has somebody to sell it to for best dollar. It doesn't really have to go to Eco ATM, because she sees that I'm actually cool, the construction worker, the hooper, the college student. I have interactions with all of these different people. That, yeah, I even have high schoolers, like, you know what I'm saying? I even have high schoolers, like, yo, I see your video, it's tough, keep doing what you're doing. And like, they younger than me, and they reach out, they feel comfortable selling me phones. And that's what you want to do. You want to have that social proof so that your community feels comfortable selling you devices. And now that also steamrolls into my next point of brand building. And this is the last point that I'm really going to make here. But brand building is super important, because the 3 things that I listed before, they compound on one another. And the more, like, this is kind of the part that I'm kind of getting into now, like, where I'm really trying to build the best phone flipping brand in my area, where I really just have people call me randomly from, it's not a paid ad lead, it's not anything from my marketing, but really just calling me because they know that I'm the guy who pays the best for phones and is just like the best guy for phones in general. And that happens when you have good marketing and when you have good social proof. And when also what I do with my meetups is I'll always give out business cards with every single person that I meet. I'm giving out business cards. This is my business right here. It has my page, Instagram, website, number, everything. All the different ways people can reach me. At the end of every transaction, I'll give them 1 or 2 business cards saying, look, these are all the different ways you can reach me. If you or anybody else has something that you're looking for or has something that you want quick cash for, just feel free to reach out and I'll be happy to give you a quote for it. These business cards have ended up in who knows whose hands. And at the end of the day, like, these business cards keep circulating, the marketing keeps circulating, the social proof keeps circulating, and now you're building a brand to where people kind of know you as the iPhone buying guy. And I really don't think that, like, on YouTube people highlight how important it is to have a brand, but it applies to this business model as much as any. Like, brands are super important. Like, you think about people who do get into like buyback businesses, period. Well, not buyback, like for instance, think of people that do like one-to-one reselling, like the ones that resell reps. Like, people like that, they don't scale to 15K in a month unless they have a brand. So for me, working on the brand is this YouTube. For me, working on the brand is my TikTok, my meetup page, my marketing, my social proof, and all these things stack on top of one another to create a brand of, yo, this guy is actually really good at what he does. And then I'm really just kind of printing money at that point, because I don't even really have a brand. I just have good marketing and good buyers, and I had a 5-figure month. So you guys can imagine what it looks like if I get into nationwide creatives and I have people ship me phones, and it's just a whole bunch of things that you can do with it. I haven't even gotten into Google ads. Y'all are probably gonna be walking with me on that learning process as I learn to do Google ads and run successful call campaigns, have people reach out to me via there, building my Google My Business page, because mine is already verified. I have a couple reviews, but it could definitely be better. You get what I'm saying? But a bunch of different things that you can do to really just build that brand and be printing money from there. To go over everything that we talked about today, direct buyers. You need to have good direct buyers because they give you the quickest cash return. And at the end of the day, you don't want your direct buyers lowballing you, always asking you what's your target price when you reach out with stock. Like, that's what I do with my regular customers. If your direct buyer is doing that to you, you need to get a new one, because that's just not where you want to be. You shouldn't be fishing for prices every single time that you reach out to your direct buyer. You should have set prices with set conditions. The market does drop, but it doesn't fluctuate to the point where you're getting offered every single time you have something, you have some stock. So you need to have good direct buyers, because at the end of the day, it ties right into your marketing. Your marketing brings the volume. You're going to get a whole bunch of phones. You're going to get carrier lock, blacklisted, crack, doesn't power on, unlock. You're going to get a lot of phones. You need to have somewhere for those phones to go. So direct buyers, marketing go hand in hand. At the end of the day, on Facebook, like I said, like for instance, this phone right here, it's cracked front and back. It's iCloud lock. Somebody might list this on Facebook Marketplace and try to finesse like $50 for it just because it's an iPhone. But at the end of the day, this is in terrible condition. It doesn't power on. There's no use for this. Nobody wants this. There's no value. But if I have 50 of these and I have a direct buyer, like say somebody did have 50 of these and it came from my marketing, I can sell them all to my direct buyer, and my profits will be my profits because they still take these no matter what, right? And then next point, direct buyers, marketing, social proof. People need to trust you. You need to have evidence of being good business, so that when the people do see your marketing and want to just kind of do some more research on you to see if you're legit, your social proof is there, so then they're more inclined to reach out to you so that you can get their phone and resell it for a profit. And the continuous rinse and repeat of those 3 pillars that I just mentioned builds a brand. And now when you're really having a good brand in your area, now people are randomly calling you, yo, I have this, you worked with my homegirl and you paid her this, what can you do for me? And now business is coming your way that you're not even paying for, because you really just kind of have that name in your city and your area that you're one of the best cash iPhone buyers out there. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to go over that with you guys real quick. Like I said, I'm trying to get into more long form content and just kind of posting game on phone flipping, how I was able to scale my phone flipping business and how I'm continuing to scale it. I did $8,000 in profit the month before. In April, I did 8K profit. In May, I did a little over 10K profit, and we're currently in June, and I'm at 6K profit already. So it's looking like it's going to be another 5-figure month for me, and I just want to talk to you guys about the process of me scaling my own brand and how you can too, you feel me? Because it is possible. Now, if you do want my help and my business partners' help scaling your phone flipping business, just click the link in click the first link in the description. There'll be a video where just kind of talk you through everything and see if you're a fit to work with us. You feel me? But I appreciate you guys sticking to the end of this video. If you did, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. We're going to be pumping out these videos hopefully daily, if not every other day, but we're going to keep getting into it, man. I appreciate y'all sticking around.